right, taking responsibility for objection handling purposes, probably one of the easiest things to do, as long as your ego's not your amigo. All you do is tell people, say, it's just something like this. John, have I done a bad job today? I always start it with, you're leading in with that type of thing. Have I done a bad job on this thing? What are people always going to say to that one? You know, if you've had any degree of bonding out here at all, any degree of getting along with people, you've had some fun out here with people, they're never going to tell you, they're never going to throw you under the bus in front of your face. You know, people will talk bad about you behind your back, but they're never going to do it to your face. I'll tell you that right now. So, if I said, did I do a bad job out here, what's the answer to that one? No, you've done a good job. You've done a fine job. When you're setting up that question, you with me on that? I'm getting an answer I know I'm going to get. Have you done a bad job? No, you've done a great job. No, actually, you're one of the, it may even lay it on thick to make sure you're going to feel good. No, you're one, Tom, you know I love your company. I even know your dad. They throw it on thicker even. And Mark, him and I go back from high school, you know? Yeah, well, thanks a lot, John. Yeah, I know. I kind of felt the same way. I value your business, too, and thank you very much for saying those kind comments. It's such a nice thing of you to say that about me. But, John, can I ask you a question? Yeah, well, if I really was doing a good job, like you say I'm doing, what do you think we'd be doing now? Just like that kind of thing. Or you could say something, another variation of responsibility is, John, listen, in my world, when I do a good job, guess what we'd be doing right now? John, if I was doing a good job, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You can do what David did, which is do the shortcut version. What's the shortcut version? Go ahead and tell me I'm doing a great job, Tom. Tom, did I do a bad job?
No, Joe, you did a great job.
Well, thank you very much, Tom. It means a lot to me and my family. It means a lot that I'm doing a great job. Well, what should I do then, Tom? That's a shortcut version. So yours is valid when you did that. It wasn't wrong. It's just a shorter one. It's a little curveball on the responsibility technique, right? There's many different shades. Like I said before, there's the same thing. We're doing responsibility, and maybe responsibility is the red color, but maybe it's the pink, or maybe it's the hot red, maybe it's the neon red. Depends on how we're gonna do this. The shorter version is, sure, I understand. Well, thank you very much, Tom. It means a lot to me. So what should we do? Well, thank you very much, Tom. It means a lot to me. Matter of fact, I feel the same way about you. Tom, let me ask you a question. If I was doing a great job, what do you think we'd be doing right now?
Oh, we'd probably be buying furnace.
Yeah, so what should we do? There, you're right into it there. Now, here's I call this technique falling on the sword. Remember, this is no place to get your needs met. It's the only place to get to go to the bank here, right, guys? Don't worry about how you look. It's only you and the customer. It's a private failure that's going on here. And you haven't failed at all, have you? I'm just using this as a technique. This also works great when I'm about ready to leave, too. Here's how it sounds when I'm ready to leave. You ready? I'm walking out the door, I'm ready to go. You got me nailed? You think you got me? We just got started. Unbelievable, huh? The comeback, it's always like the 1980s United States Olympic hockey team. I play that one out every time I do a call, when I'm getting tough calls like that. It's like I always have a comeback. It's always like, unbelievable, miracle on ice, right here in your front porch. here's what goes on. I'm walking out the door and I say, so pretty much it's over then, right, Mike? Would you say it's over?
Yeah, Joe.
Well, not it's over. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's that, Joe?
Mike, listen, you've been a great customer, and I had a great time here. Mike, could you just share with me, what kind of mistakes have I made? Have I done something wrong here? Have I offended you today?
No, not at all, Joe.
Did you say I did a good job today?
Yeah, you've done a great job.
Well, Mike, listen, I wish I did do a great job because, listen, I have a passion to get this work done, and if I did do a great job out here, well, guess what I'd be doing right now?
Probably be getting the job from me.
Mike, let me just come in for a second. Let me ask you one more question. What am I missing to get this job done for you? What is it that I'm missing in this whole thing?
I just need a little bit more time there.
Well, Mike, time, time is important to everybody. And maybe you do need more time. Maybe time is something that we benefit from. But no matter how much time you had, which one of these options, if you had enough time to look at this, I mean, you've been here for an hour and a half now. You have to know one of these things. Which one of these things would you look at? If you had to pick one, which one would it be?
The third one.
Why the third one? You keep going back to the third one. For an hour and a half, we're talking about. Why don't you just go to the fourth or fifth one? Why are you so adamant about the third one?
It's just not in my budget, Joe.
So are we still in this call now? I had one foot out the door. Where are we again? Where are we right now?
Back to where we started.
Kind of back to where we started again. It's like the battery just got recharged, and I'm back in because you haven't quite thrown me out yet. Actually, you didn't say no, Joe. You're gonna have to leave, right? I have had that before. People said to me, Joe, we've had a fun time. You're going to have to go now. I'm getting tired. You're wearing me out. It's like, well, you think you're wearing me? I'm wearing you out. You see me. I'm way older than you, Bill. You're a young man. You're 30 years old. I'm like 50. I can't take this kind of activity. I said, of course, you know the best way to get rid of me, don't you?
How's that?
What do you think?
Buy it.
So what should we do?
Let's go with the third one.
So what should we do? You know the best way to get rid of me, don't you? Just buy it. I make them say buy it. I say, yeah, so what should we do? It's like that. You have a lot of fun out there, guys. Just have fun with this. Remember, mind like water. Don't get yourself upset. This is not about getting your needs met. This is about going to the bank. Taking responsibility is one of the most powerful tactics, because when you find yourself putting yourself on the line as a sacrificial lamb, people always want to pull you off that sword and help you up. That's what happens on this one.